Hello, this is Amber Wood. Welcome to video number 10. We made it to double digits. So today I'm going to do something new that I haven't done yet, is a comparison. I went to the mail yesterday and got my new products that I ordered from Kylie Cosmetics, the weather collection, and I even posted a little picture on Twitter, and I was super excited because the company retweeted my post. So I was blown away last night. My phone was blowing up. It was so exciting. But anyway, so I'm going to be comparing some of those products to another product that I recently purchased, a new collection that came out by Wet n Wild. It's the Goth-o-Graphic collection. So we're going to be looking at some liquid eyeshadows. So this one's the Kylie, and these are the Wet n Wild. And these are the Goth-o-Graphic. They have little skulls on there. They're kind of holographic, really cute. And then the other thing I'm going to be comparing are two highlighters. So one is the Wet n Wild Goth-o-Graphic highlighting powder, Megaglo, it says. And then the Kylie is, there it is. I bought one of these, actually a few of these before in the fall collection. I don't know if it's the same formula, but the one I use a lot is the Fiji. I've used that in previous videos and I love it. So we'll see how this one does today. Now, as far as cost goes, you can imagine the Wet n Wild is quite a bit cheaper than the Kylie Cosmetics. So that's kind of what I wanted to see, you know, not just the colors, but what the formula, the pricing, you know, everything that you get and how does it work and how can you use them. So that's kind of what I'm going to be looking at today. So let's start with the Kylie Cosmetics. So this one is the glitter eyes. There's two different kinds that they sell. I bought this one. It's got kind of a blue color and kind of a bronze. The blue is called Violet Moon and the bronze is Destiny. And so this cost $40. I know, $40. So $20 for each, which is pretty comparable to some of the other ones that you can get like at Sephora or Ulta as far as pricing goes. But the amount that you get in there is 0.22 ounces. So let me see if I can get it out. The colors are really beautiful though. If I can get it out. Here we go. Now the size of these are a little bit different than, here we go, than the Wet n Wild. Now I looked on the Wet n Wild one and it says that you get 0.12 fluid ounces. So this one is almost double than what this one is. So it's kind of deceiving on how tall it is. So I don't know. Now the Wet n Wild Goth-o-Graphic, I had to order it online because it's a limited edition. I looked at the CVS, I like to call it. Oh, this is pretty. I looked at CVS, I looked at Target, like nobody has this collection yet. But it is a drugstore brand. It says Megalast Liquid Catsuit, liquid eyeshadow. So I did try a different one and I'm a little concerned. Let me tell you what happened the other day. I tried this one, really pretty green color that I bought. Same formula, I believe, because it says the same thing. Liquid catsuit, blah, blah, blah. But it's green. So I was concerned because I put it on my eyelid and it wasn't very dark yet. So I put more and I put more on and then it became like cakey and flaked off like paint chips. So I was a little concerned that that's going to happen. So we'll see. The Wet n Wild, not that one. The Wet n Wild colors that I got, one's kind of a purpley, it's called Goth Tears. And then the one that's kind of like a champagne color, this one is called Pure Intention. And these are both $4.99. So you can see pricing a little bit different, but we'll see which one's better. Now, I did also notice that these were made in China and Kylie does produce hers in the US. So that is another thing. Now it comes out, if you've never used a liquid eyeshadow before, you got your little dauber there. Looks kind of like, you know, something you would use for lip gloss, but it's flat. So it's a little different. Now I'm going to start, just kind of put some underneath here. Ooh. So this one's pretty. it's kind of a purpley, like iridescent color. Not real glittery, but more like holographic color, which is, I guess, why they call it the Goth-o-Graphic. So this one's pretty. This one's pretty. Now the one I was trying to use with the green was glittery, and so my expectation was I did a bunch of green eyeshadow and then I put the green liquid stuff on my eyelids. I was expecting like a glitter lid. Didn't work out as well as planned, but I had to kind of adjust what I was doing. So far this one's pretty. Let's look at the other one. Okay. So they do package these pretty tightly. Obviously, you know, you don't want people tearing into them at the store. Okay, but it's really cute. Look, it's got like the little skulls holographic on there. So this one, like I said, it's kind of a champagne color. They have, I'm gonna come in here. Use my inner corner. Let's see, do that like a highlight. Okay. A little too much on there. That's cute. Okay. Now this one does have a little bit more glitter in it than the purple. The purple was more holographic, and this one is a little bit more glittery. Now they do have two other colors. They have a pink one called Mystic Dream, and then a blue one called Nyctophilia. And I looked it up because I was like, Nyctophilia, what is that? It means preference for night or darkness. Now, I didn't buy the blue one in the Wet n Wild because I was getting a blue one in Kylie, and that would have kind of been silly. I guess it would have been good for comparison version, but I'm buying these products, so I don't want to spend money on something that I've already got. So that would just be kind of silly. So anyway, this one I do like because it's a little bit more glittery. And I'm going to go ahead and use it on both sides. So we're trying to do a little comparison. And I'm going to use the other two in a second to kind of show you the difference. So let's kind of see what we got. They feel cool though when you put it on. It feels nice. Not like liquidy. It's just kind of a mush. But it dries quickly, which is nice. Now, like I said, with the Kylie ones, did I drop one? The Kylie, we've got kind of a bronze color and then a blue. So the bronze, let's see, they have two other colors that you could buy. Twinkle Twinkle is like a copper one, and then they do have kind of a taupe, like champagne color, and it was called Superstar. So that's the other pack that you could get. So let's see. I'm going to put this one on top. Oh, yeah. So I don't know yet. I'm going to do a couple layers and see how it does, because I don't want it to like goop up like the green one did in the Wet n Wild. Get some of the product off. So I'm just putting it on my lid. So I think, you know, these would be good like traveling if you're on the go, you know, and you don't want to take a lot of brushes, and oh, that's kind of pretty. I like that. That is pretty. Pretty. Okay. So I also wanted to use the blue, which I now cannot find. Did I drop it somewhere? I'm so sorry. This is good. Oh, here it is. So pretty. So pretty. Let's just say that. Okay. Now this one is the one I was looking forward to the most. So it's kind of a bluish, kind of, I don't know, purpley, which is kind of what I was doing with the rest of my look here. I did use the Weather Collection palette, the one I used today. This one here, I believe it's called the Eye of the Storm. So, oh, okay. So I'm just doing this one a little bit on the outside. It's like an accent. That's pretty. Now there's a little bit of a difference between that one and the purple one. I'm sorry, I keep going off camera. Hello. There's a little bit of difference between that blue one and the purple one from the Wet n Wild, those are really close as far as how they apply. The colors look different, but when you apply it, they're pretty close. Although the Kylie one is a little bit more glittery, which is obviously, they're called glitter eyes. So, hence the name. Let me do another layer though of this other one. Let's see. I need to put this one on my lid too because I want to see how it does. I'm going to put it right here in the inner corner. This is probably going to be a weird look. I do have to go somewhere later and I'm going to be like glittered up. People are going to look at me and go, what is she doing? But hey, it's all about the glitter, right? It's all about the glitter. Okay, so I feel like this one is not as bad as the green one that I did. So this green one that I bought, I guess you just have to be careful with the darker colors. The more you like put it on, it gets like cakey. And then when it does come off, after it's dried, it just kind of, you can flick it off like paint chips. So just be careful about that. Let me try another layer on this and see how we're doing. Okay. See, this one is pretty. No, it's a little pricey. I don't know that $40. I mean, I know they need to make some money, but come on. 40? I mean, what's it got in there? I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm going back with the bronze again in the middle. So I'm doing kind of like a halo eye, it turned out. I think that's what they call that when you have... Ooh, see, that one's getting a little cakey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Careful, careful. Now, ooh, see, the way this one is drying, I don't know if you guys can see that. That's kind of what that green one looked like. I'm getting a little nervous. The way it's drying right there, like kind of a bubble. See, that's what you got to be careful about. If you start to get bubbles. Okay. Now, the other thing is after it dries, obviously I have not put on my eyeliner yet. So how the eyeliner will apply is another question. Okay, I'm going to go on to the highlighters and then we'll do the eyeliner at the end. I'm sorry, people. Okay, this highlighter powder, this is the Wet n Wild No, this one's called Purple Ashes. Goth Tears was the eyeshadow. So Purple Ashes, here's what I like about it. Oh, can you see the imprint? How cute is that? Okay, so I'm going to use my highlighting brush and just kind of put that right on the top of the cheekbone there. See how we do. Ooh, knocking stuff over. Okay, I'm having to use a couple applications here. Okay, it's cute. I do like the color, but I feel like the product's not coming off on my brush. Let me just do it with my finger. Okay. It just kind of looks like what it says, Purple Ashes. It's kind of like an ashen purpley color. It's kind of what it looks like. Okay, that looks pretty. Now let me see this other highlighter. So this one, what I read, it said that it's gold, like a gold color, but this is a loose powder. It's a gold color with blue glitter. Now, I don't know if I see blue glitter in there. Let's see how this one does. I'm just going to put it kind of in the back. Oh, oh, that one's real glittery. Oh. Okay, so this highlighter was $14. It's sold out right now, but I did see online that they are going to restock some of the weather collection tomorrow. This one is very glittery. Very glittery. They do have a highlighting palette with the weather collection, but that one is a little pricey. It's a $44 palette, but it's really pretty colors. I just didn't really need it because I had other highlighters that are kind of similar in color, so that's why I didn't really get it. The Wet n Wild collection, they do have a loose powder as well. I did see that they were out of stock. I checked it earlier. Their loose powder was $6.99, and this one is $4.99. They do have two colors of this one. They had a white raven, which is more of a holographic, you know, white color, and then the purple ashes. Now this, I'm just saying, if you want some highlight, this is really pretty, but it definitely has glitter in it. Like, I feel like glitter-tastic right now. Getting the hair everywhere. Yeah, glitter. I'm loving this. This is really pretty. Now, I don't see it said it had blue glitter in it, but I don't see anything blue. It just looks gold and like kind of a white glittery color. But look how cute the packaging is. Love it. And it's got little stars on the top. Really cute. So like I said, this one was $14. And then the other one right here was $4.99. Again, $5. So here's my assessment so far. I need to do my eyeliner. So I'm going to do my eyeliner while I'm talking. Here's my assessment. You have to be careful with the darker colors. That's first thing. Because if they get too cakey, like this one right here, I'm going over that kind of bronze color and it feels like hard. So I'm just, and see, now I'm jacking up my eyeliner. I'm concerned with the cakiness. Ooh, see, it feels a little bit on this side too. And I was wondering like how it was going to be with Kylie's version, you know, to see if she had a different formula and how they would kind of work together. The lighter colors, it doesn't seem you have to worry too much with that, especially the Wet n Wild ones. They just kind of are very blendable, it seems. But going over with the eyeliner is tricky if it's too cakey. But I don't think I didn't do too bad because I had already done the green one the other day. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. My eyeliner looks like poo-poo right now. I did not do a very good job. Let's try a different one. Let's try like a pen kind. I just feel like I'm gonna mess. Oh, see, look it gets caught. Okay. The eyeliner does not look good. So I don't know if you need to do the eyeliner before you do the liquid eyeshadow. That might be something to try if you have trouble with this. Or maybe it's just, I mean, because I don't think I could use any other kind of eyeliner, whether, you know, I think it needs to be a liquid so it would dry on top of it. But this one looks a little bit better. This side is kind of funky, so I did not do a very good job. I need to clean that up. But I feel like I like both products. Obviously, the Wet n Wild ones are cheaper, so you're not going to spend as much money, but then you're also not getting as much product as I noticed. You're getting almost double the product in these, although you're paying more than double the price. But made in US, made in China. Also, you got the name, if that's something you're interested in. Look how cute. You got a little lightning bolt on there. These are more glittery. These are more kind of metallic. Although they do have other colors that are not in that limited edition. Like I said, this one I bought is a green one. I just thought the color was really pretty. And I actually wore it the other day with some green, dark green eyeshadow, and it looked really nice. Just got to be careful of the caking on that lid. So as far as, you know, you could use these as kind of like highlighters. I wonder if I can put it there. Oh yeah, see? You can just kind of put it everywhere. So I did it in my corner here, under the brow bone. I like to highlight under there. So these are cute. And then you could probably do a little lip action. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So we have multi-use is another positive thing of the liquid eyeshadows. And then finally the highlighters. I loved both of them. This one is not as glittery, so depending on what you're looking for, this one is like major glitter. Really pretty. It's kind of faded, it seems like. Do I need to do another coat? I don't see the glitter as much. Did it brush off? I don't know what happened. What happened? I can still see the highlight portion, but the glitter didn't stay as much. Maybe I brushed it off. I can still see it here. Okay, but I love both of those products. This one was $4.99. This one's $14. So if you're interested in the weather collection, like I said, the only thing they still had online were the palettes, like the eyeshadow palettes and the highlighting palette. Everything else was sold out. But it looks like they're going to have a restock tomorrow afternoon if you want to check that out. The Wet n Wild stuff is online right now. The only thing I saw that was out of stock was a loose powder, but everything else seemed like it was in stock, and they're lower pricing. So thank you for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my video today and my comparison of the two products. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any suggestions of a video that you would like to see, please let me know. Subscribe to my channel and have a great day. Bye.